Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is May 3rd, 2019, and Kaylee and I are out here. We're gonna see if we can't find any arrowheads, but I don't know what that thing is. Big old hunk of steel. We'll get that out of the field for them. Looks like somebody already did some looking out here according to the boot tracks, but that's okay. I'm sure they didn't find everything. We'll walk around out here and see what we can find. Okay, everybody, see these tracks right here? Those are Kaylee's tracks right here, and right there got the very tip of a point. It's too bad it's not the full one, but it's the tip of one. Kaylee walked right by it, and she walked by another chip right there.
I said I wasn't picking up chips.
And then that, I don't know what that is.
Where?
It's the tip of an arrowhead right there. How'd you miss it? Those are your tracks are right here, and that was laying right there.
Well, I must have been looking over the other side.
Oh. If you look at it from the side, it looks thin and it looks worked. What do you think, babe?
I don't know.
It is a big, fat, false alarm.
Shark tooth.
I'll tell you what, though, that was awfully promising looking. You can see that we are not the first ones to walk this. There's tracks all over it. Okay, everybody, Kaylee and I and Scout are back out here looking for arrowheads. It's really not, the dirt isn't as cleaned off as I'd like it to be, but finding a few flakes so far. Hopefully we can find one today. Looks like a little drill. Really sharp little bugger. Corners broke off, but the pointy edge is still there. Well, just found a tip of a point right there. Unfortunately, it broke. Okay, that's going to do it on this year's arrowhead hunting season, unfortunately. I was only able to get out a couple times, and it seemed like both times I got out, the fields were really well covered over. There's tracks all over them, but I was lucky enough to find a few cool things. I never found a whole arrowhead this year. I'll show you what I got here. Let me get some light on it for you. Okay, these are all my finds from this year. We got a lot of chips, as you can see right here, some cool colored ones, some red flint. I just washed them all off. And then we got some pottery, which is pretty cool. That's a pretty thin piece of pottery right there. And here's the heartbreakers right here. That corner is busted off of that one right there. You might use this one as a needle, because that is super sharp right there. So that was the biggest chunk of one I found, and then right here's the tip of one. Another heartbreaker. And then right here's another tip of one. These might be a couple scrapers of some sort right there and right there. They call these turtleback scrapers, so I'm not sure if that's one or not, but it's worked all the way around. So that's this year's, and I'll show you a lifetime of hunting arrowheads really hard. And that's what that looks like. That's a lot of hunting that went into this, and I found all these in Chautauqua County. All of these came from Chautauqua County. A couple of my biggest pieces of pottery I've ever found right there, and some big scrapers. I never was able to find a full one of those, but I found two pieces, and I don't think those go together, but they almost look like it. But that's a wrap. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's kind of a cool hobby that I like to do every spring, and I just have a lot of fun looking for arrowheads, and it's amazing holding something like this in your hand and thinking about, you know, the last human being that held that in their hand and the story that, you know, that arrowhead could tell. It's just kind of always been fascinating to me to think about. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody.